What's up, guys? Donda here. Um, as you see in the caption of the video, I'm basically just going to be talking about my experiences with trading and how everything has happened and how my mindset is different than other people my age. So basically, I used to play basketball and I was at one of my basketball tournaments. This was around this was March 2025. March 2025. And the 17-year-old kid pulled up in the parking lot driving a Scat Pack. And at this time, my life goal was to go to college, and then go for my dental degree, go to dental school, and be a dentist by the age of 26. And in my head, I thought the only way to become rich is go to school, get a degree, and work a job the rest of my life. Now, I don't know. There was just something inside of me. I've never done this before. It was just an intrusive thought to go ask this kid how he affords his car, 40, $50,000 car. And at the time, I loved Scat Packs. Like that's what I wanted. So I was like, I'm gonna go ask him how he affords that. So I went up to him. I asked him. And he was like, I trade meme coins. Okay, I didn't know what that was, and he kind of explained it to me. Like it's you predict where the meme coin is gonna go and just buy into it and make money. I'm like, all right. Kind of looked into it a little bit, and meme coins weren't in season. So, and then I just kind of found out about day trading. Day trading, there was something about it where it was just not necessarily that it clicked. But it was one of those things where I had a passion for, and I wanted to learn more about it every day. So that's what I started to do. Every day, sitting in my room, taking notes, watching TJR actually. TJR is how I started. Now, do I trade like TJR? Not one bit. I trade way better than TJR. TJR, ICT, concepts, SMC, no. None of that genuinely works long term, in my opinion. Now, they make like a lot of people like TJR just make money off their course, and that's not something that I'm doing. I'm trying to make money and genuinely be a day trader. I want to make this work. Um, but where I'm going with this is that day, I remember my mom telling me because I was in my backyard shooting hoops, just yapping to her about all these different ways I can make money, and I realized I can make money on my computer, tens of thousands of dollars just printing. So that day is what kind of flipped a switch into me. And um, I bought my first eval right before the beginning of summer, going into senior year. Bought my first eval, blew it, blew it. I think in the first day, honestly. And from then on, I was trading the whole summer, blowing every eval I got. Um, thing it was October of 2025. I got my first ever payout. Not my first funded. I blew my first five fundeds before I got my first payout. That feeling when you get your first payout, there's nothing else to describe it. I mean, that was the best feeling I've ever felt in my life. From that day on, where I got my payout, I knew I'm so far into trading, I will never quit. Never quit trading. Um, and then what was it? November, I had a pretty good month, a couple of thousand in payouts. Felt like I was on top of the world, right? December rolls around. I think I might have got a couple payouts. Um, leading up to January, I got broken up with from my girlfriend, or my ex now. It was like almost a 2.5 year relationship. That flipped a switch in me. I don't know who I was trying to prove to. Really, really myself. I wanted to prove to myself that I can make this work. I don't need a girl. The only person that I need is myself. The only person that believes in me is myself. Nobody else wants it more than myself. And um, I don't know. That just kind of like made me angry in such matter to the point that it reached March, and I think I made $36,000 in a single month at 17 years old. $36,000. $36,000 at 17 is phenomenal. Now, was I super smart with the money? No. Did I spend too much money back onto evals, trying to have 20 accounts at one time? Yes. Have I learned from that? 100%. Um, and then going into April, I think I had, I don't know, February I did pretty good too. February, March, April. I did good. I'm making profit. Now, May, I had a decent month May. I had a couple payouts. I'm still making money. I wasn't nothing like $36,000 in a month type money, but I don't know. May was when I kind of started. It was close to graduation, and I don't know. Just started partying too much, going out, caring about the things I don't need to be focused on. Women, shopping, drinking, almost anything. Anything that puts me away from the charts because I was so being onto my computer in my room where I am right now, just trading, learning about trading, learning everything I can about trading. Every possible thing I could like try and think of to learn something else and educate myself, I was doing. And life's a learning lesson. Like I say, my saying is you live and you learn. There's really no mistakes in life, just learning lessons. Um, so yeah, partying too much, just kind of not doing the right thing. And I can admit to it. I'll admit to it to you guys too. Um, Staying up too late, not waking up to trade in the morning, kind of fell off of a schedule. Schedule was wake up before pre-market, do my analysis, trade, make hella bread, do whatever I want in the middle of the day, and then hop back on at 6 p.m. off market open and trade and then go to sleep. So I stopped doing that. I messed up my own schedule. Now, what that did for me in a negative way, it reflects on the charts, right? What that did for me is it kind of got me out of my groove that I was in of making so much money to where I, in the back of my head, I thought, okay, I've proven that I can make $36,000 in a month. It's easy now. I'll never do bad. Go into beginning of this month, graduated. I had so much time on my hands, and what did I do with that time? I spent a lot of money on shopping. Um, Spent a lot of money on women. Wasn't taking trading serious. And by the way, I quit my job. I made $10,000 in a week, and that's when I said I'm quitting my job. After I quit my job, again, it's just mentality. My mentality was I'm 17. I just quit my job. I mean, like I can do whatever I want, right? I'm I'm on top of the world. My ego kills you guys. Don't let your ego get too big. Um, what that did for me in a negative way, again, not on the right schedule, just not doing the right thing, man. Partying too much, drinking too much, not taking it seriously. And I don't know, the past couple weeks, I've just came to the realization of like, I need to be a no life on the charts again. I'm not rich yet. Sure, I've made a crap ton of money at a young age. I feel good about it. The job is not finished. There's so much more I gotta do. Every day has to be the same thing. I gotta wake up at a certain time. I'm gonna do the same thing every day. Be patient with my trading, and take the right setups. Don't try and make a shit ton of money in a split second and think that I'm gonna go buy a Corvette in the next day. It is not the way. that you should be thinking when you're trading. Just about life in general. Quick money doesn't last a long time. Now, if you can consistently make money on a daily basis, like I was doing, I think it was literally a month straight. I requested over $1,000 every single day through daily payouts. Over 1,000, not just 1,000 every day. 1,000, 2,000, sometimes 3,000 every single day. It was great. No better feeling in the world than that. Would I take that over going out and partying and spending a whole bunch of money like I don't need to? 100%. The reason I'm making this video is to educate whoever gets to the point where I did. Don't make the same mistake I did. Don't walk away from the charts and think I need to balance life, because I was so scared of missing out on not necessarily opportunity, but missing out on fun, because I was always in my room. People would be like, "You want to go do something?" I'm like, "No, I'm trading." "Oh, you're so lame." Blah blah blah. In the end, I'm still making 5 times the amount of money they made that week. You can call me lame. Still made more money than you. 5 times the amount. Matter of fact, that's what really matters. Just don't don't overwhelm yourself and think that you're missing out. Because I promise you, going out, getting drunk, and forgetting what you did that night, that's not the meaning of life. That is not that's not the way to live life. And I can tell you from firsthand experience, it's not worth it. If you're on a roll and you're doing good, matter of fact, even if you're not doing good, if you're doing the right thing and you're trying to become the best version of yourself that you are, and you're becoming better than you were, and you're becoming a better man than the man you were yesterday, that's all that matters. I mean, seriously, that's all that matters. You will level up every single day, step by step. You will get better as a person in life. Your mentality will be better. Everything about you will be better. Going out and drinking and partying won't make you better. No, I'm not saying it's okay. It's you should never drink ever. Don't ever go party. Save that shit for the weekend. All right. And I'm not saying every weekend go out party for the 2 days of the weekend, and then Sunday night open. You're gonna go back to the charts and be all like down and everything. I'm not saying go do that, but once every 2 weeks, sure, go out party, have fun. It's called balance. My way of balancing, I had FOMO, it's fear of missing out on fun in life, which is through partying and whatever. And I just wasn't being on the charts like I'm supposed to. That really threw me off. Um, Now, like the past couple of weeks, I've just been really thinking about it, and I've been really putting it into action. I've never been this locked in my life, and um, the reason I know I'm going to be very successful one day, and I can't wait to look back at this video. I'm going to be so successful one day, and I know it because I have a different mentality than 99.9% of people have. I have that killer mentality where I literally I put so much pressure on myself, knowing that if I don't stick through with this, I will never be satisfied in life. Never. Literally never. If I were to walk away from trading today, go get another 9 to 5 job, and say, okay, I'm going to go to college, become a dentist by the age of 26, and have to pay a whole bunch of debt back and everything, I would not be happy. No way in hell. The only way I will be happy in life is if I work my ass off at the age I am now through the age of, I don't know, 22 maybe. And hopefully by that time, I'll have enough money to be investing in real estate and getting monthly income coming in and not have to be trading, kind of make trading a hobby. But for right now, trading is the only thing I am focused on. I don't care about anything else. Smoking, drinking, woman. Those three things do not matter to me right now. Only thing that matters to me right now is making myself become the best version I can possibly be. Once I'm there, once I have the nice car I want, once I have the nice crib I want, and once I have monthly income coming in and I don't have to work as hard, it's game from there. It's free. That's enjoyment. Then I can enjoy my life. Right now, I'm still enjoying what I do. Don't get me wrong, I love what I do. Matter of fact, it's the weekend. It's 1:14 in the morning, and I'm sitting here talking to a camera because I can't drink. I sound crazy, but I don't care. Point is that kind of came to a point in my life where I don't care what other people think about me. I know what is best for me, and I know what I'm gonna do to make it work. And I have a free Discord in my bio. If you want to come live trade with me, come ahead. You're free to join. Um, I give out, share my screen, trade together every morning for free. But yeah, just if you watch this to the end, I hope you learned something. Don't make the same mistakes I did, and just know that everything happens for a reason. Peace out.